Alright, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I'll be talking about Apex Go or Top Go. And for this video I'll be sharing with you what happens after you play the game for a while, maybe like a month or two, and there will be this thing called Adventure Abroad. So sometimes when you play you can see this like Tokyo coming soon, and that is what it means. So I'll just give you a breakdown of what you will lose when you travel abroad and what you might gain. So what you will lose is basically whatever ultra rare goals that you have. As you can see, I don't have any ultra rare goals because you have to retake the ultra rare goals again in the city itself. So when you open up the map, as you can see in the adventure or in Tokyo itself, there's 3 ultra rare goals only, as compared to like your own server map which has like 6 goals, I think. So in the beginning you kind of like lose more of these like income earned from having some of your ultra rare goals lost, but apart from that, in the long run you'll be able to obtain quite a bit of income through 2 different things. First is of course landmarks, which is very similar to your server, and second is over here in this Tokyo area you can see many different tabs, and how you can get more income is through building your train line. So there's a lot of different lines. As you can see, I completed the first one and now I'm moving on to the second one, and there's really a lot of lines to build. Once you reach certain milestones, your income will increase substantially, so it's quite a bit of increase. And a breakdown of how this train thing works is that, so every time when you want to build a train line or a new station, there's this thing called the investment fund, which is very similar to a cash logo. So this is a new currency that will come about when you come into the Tokyo Adventure Abroad area. And when you invest, when you click invest, you can see that this is one of the milestones I've achieved, a very big increase in your income, 16 million. And for each of these station line, when you build, you increase your ridership, and you can further increase the ridership if you want to complete additional investments, which the currency used could be different depending on the train line, but the only fixed currency that can expand more of your ridership points are of course your investment funds, which I can see I don't really have enough. I really use those to build more train lines. And as you can see, for this area there will be a preference. So oh yes, I unlocked a new line, that's fantastic. But let's move on to the previous area. So at the bottom right you can see a preference. So as you can see, there's the blueprint and also like the SR photos thing. So what that means is that apart from the investment fund, the 2 other ways to upgrade this like train line to increase your ridership is to submit these 2 preference at the bottom right hand corner of the screen. And as you can see, for the first Ginza line, it is Go and the R card, which is quite common to get. But for basically for every station, the preference would change to a different one. And what this does is that when you choose to upgrade a line, let's say I use this to invest, my ridership at the top right hand corner over here will increase, and when you reach a certain like level or milestone, you're able to collect more of these like tokens. And these tokens are very important or very helpful because they are called the abroad tokens. So let's move on to the mall. So over at this mall you can see that there's a new tab called Abroad, and these are the tokens that you use, commemorative coin, and these are used to get my Tokyo specific goal over here, which I've unlocked, Kokoro. And you can get a lot of other quite useful items using this coin, this currency. Another thing that you would kind of like lose in this when you go into this adventure abroad, it's not just your ultra rare goal but also your stock fund that you have been gathering over the past many like days or weeks. And basically your stock here is different from the one that is in your server. However, you can also like jump back. When you click Tokyo, you can also return home and you revert back to your old stock, and basically the old items that you have, your old ultra rare goals, will return back to you. And the difference between this server map and this specific Tokyo map is the different chambers there are. So each chamber represents the different server that is basically your own server come together, and we are all allied with each other. So even though we have different groups within this chamber itself, as you can see, we are all like one color, and we can help each other to defend against attacks from other chambers or other servers. So basically this like red color alert symbol is basically somebody's trying to attack us. And as you can see, even though I'm from the BTK group, I can help people from JSTL, which is part of the same chamber or the same server group. So basically this like adventure abroad like sort of magnifies your playing zone to a cross server zone, which you are able to fight people from other servers. Which also brings me back to say that when you are initially in your own server, you shouldn't like try to like have some conflict, because your ultimate goal is to have a strong server in order to go further into the game and really like have some teamwork and win this Tokyo or adventure abroad. So I've briefly told you about the MRT lines, and now we have this thing called journey. So journey is basically like, so in Tokyo itself, as long as you're inside this Tokyo gameplay, you're able to earn points. And how you earn points is when you click on rankings, there's this exclamation mark which tells you how you can earn points. And basically earning points is similar to like performing a concert in your own server, so but this is called izakaya. Next up is launching a rally against the Dome Stadium. The third way is to rob these gold bars from Soapland. All of these three is similar to server gameplay, just different names tossed around and used. The next one will be investment funds, which I've explained to you using the train lines. You can use investment funds to build new train lines or even upgrade your train lines. And lastly is to defeat fans, so basically just attack other people from other servers and you'll gain points depending on how many points you have achieved. 0 to 50,000 is the least or the easiest to obtain, because every 100 fans would give you 1 point, and it will scale accordingly. The more fans you defeat, the harder to gain points. It's a max of 120,000 points that you can obtain from defeating fans. So this is sort of like how it works. And lastly, why you really want to earn these personal points is because of operations. Operations give you more like rewards, but you only will obtain a lot more rewards if you achieve a certain number of personal points from the group and chamber. Let me show you. As you can see over here, a lot of these achievements can only be unlocked once I myself reach 20,000 points, and if I don't, then it's locked. Even though my group points reach, let's say 1 or 2 million, I will not be able to claim these rewards. So highly recommend you guys to earn more personal points by like attacking things, attacking people. Yeah, just do your best to join rallies and gain some points, or like create rallies to attack those dome stadiums. Also like the chamber, same thing. Yeah, basically personal points is very important for you to unlock better rewards of group and chamber achievements. So there's also a part in calendar where you just log in daily and you get some investment funds and some diamonds. So this is a good daily task reward, and as you can see, there's up to 21 days. So Tokyo just lasts for 21 days, and you go back to your server, and this cycle will also repeat later on when you're in a server, and then you are given some time to recuperate, recover yourself, recover some troops, recover some fans, and the adventure abroad will happen again in the future. Yeah, so I'm just going to show you some of the girls that I've gotten on the Tokyo specific, which is Kokoro. You can tell that it's Tokyo specific because of this title over here at the top right. This girl can only be obtained during this Tokyo event. And there's also another girl, Ayaka, only in Tokyo. And there's one more that's ongoing right now, which I have not obtained, Sora, which is this like dice event, and trying to get as many dice as possible. Okay, since this is a bonus tip for you for this dice playing game, make sure to just hold some number of dice in your inventory, because you will need more dice if you don't want to pay money to get this like daily dice at this like middle area. So what this means is that if you roll a dice with the heart number 6 and number 3, you're able to get 5 more dice, and this is daily. And the problem with rolling all your dice in one day, if you don't have any left, is the next day, if you don't collect enough dice, or if you're unlucky that you're unable to roll any of these 3 things, you will not be obtain this additional 5 dice as a reward. So I recommend holding all of these dice until the last day where this event will end, and then you can just spend all your dice away. Hopefully you get the main reward, which is obtaining a goal. So that is just a bonus tip from me for this like midnight race on playing your dice. So I think with this, all the gameplay is very similar to the server, and if you have not checked out that video, It is at the top right hand corner of the screen right now on a very comprehensive guide when you just start up your Apex Go run. So with this, I end the video, and if you like my video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys again real soon for my next video.